Hi, hello, hi my loves. Welcome back to the Ani Marie YouTube channel. I'm so happy and excited to have you guys here. Today is a so happy topic. I don't know if they always are because it kind of like leads always into happiness. But this one is real love. Hey, 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 right? Real love, real love, real love. Don't we all deserve it? Isn't something that we should know, but a lot of times we don't even understand what real love is. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I am so glad that you guys are here. Continue to stay amazing. Continue to stay wonderful. Continue to be absolutely fantastic because that's what you are and that's what you represent. And I can't wait until you finish this thing, and I hope that you enjoy it. I really, really, really do. Please subscribe to the Ani Marie YouTube channel if you haven't, and like the video, comment. I love when you guys comment, and follow me and share. So I love you guys. Enjoy. Can feel. Do you see that? A love my heart can feel. Now I know I can be faithful. I can be your all in all. I'll give you good loving through the summertime, winter, spring, and fall. Real love. That's what it says. She said my inspirations and dreams will lead me to something real. Even she knows. Listen. I know I might be jumping ahead of myself, and I'm okay with that because whoever's here is supposed to hear it. And I know people are going to get me because I didn't share it live, but it's all good. It's all good. Listen. Yes, Starboy, thank you, love. Listen. Universally, our destiny has been spoken. Kareem, hey, love, our promise has been spoken. We are, yes, thank you. They're so cute. Thank you, Starboy Nola. It has spoken that very thing. That's why we're drawn to it. It's even in R&B songs. Do you hear me? It's even in everything that we deal with in life is love. We deal with is love. Everything comes down to, at the end of the day, is love. Every single thing that we deal with in our life that it comes down to is love. There's a reason, because there's a universal pull to us towards what we deserve, pulling us towards what we need, pulling us towards where we're supposed to be, the connections we're supposed to be with, the things that we're supposed to be connected to, the stuff that we deserve in our life. And that is that real love. That's why she's talking about praying, and I can't wait. Can you send me something that's real? Because you know what? I'm sick and tired of dealing with the fake. I'm sick and tired of dealing with the thing that I do not deserve. I'm sick and tired of dealing with the things that are not real. I'm done with this facade. I'm done with these masks. I'm done with this fakeness. I need something real. If I got to pray to the one that has created the real love, then I'm going to pray to the source that has made it. Do you see? That is what she's saying in an R&B song. She is telling you, I need real love, but I need to seek the Father who has created that very thing to let me know when it has arrived. I don't know if you guys are with me or not. I don't know, but you know what? I have lived a life, and in this life, Barbie, I love you. And in this life, I know the things that I've been through. I know that I have sacrificed some things. I've been through some hills. There's some hills that I had to climb. I mean, we know that song. But I'm telling you, there's some things that I went through that I know I am not. There is no way that I am staying here. I'm not staying here. I know that I need to get to that real love that I deserve. I'm tired of okay. All right. We're going to. I ain't getting nothing less anymore because I don't deserve it. I know who I am. I know what's supposed to be mine. You can't come to me with that. But we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. I'm telling you. Real love. Come on, Pressure. Juicy. I love you with that real love. Juicy's waiting because I said me and Juicy we lock arms because Juicy came in here and said, I'm done with love. I give up on love. It's over. Like, I'm done. Listen, I do too, Juicy. How about that? I do too. I'm done with that fake, fugazi, funky ass love that people try to give me. Yes, I'm done too. I'm done with it. Seal it, send it away, deliver it somewhere else. Actually, no, I don't want nobody else to have it. Send it somewhere else that nobody could get it, because I'm done with all that fakeness. I'm done with just love. Now, I'm in a position in my life that if you coming at me with anything with the L word, L-O-V-E, you better have R-E-A-L in front of it, because I ain't taking nothing less no more. I'm with you, Juicy. I'm with you. Hey, James. Hi, love. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I'm done with that. I can only serve someone who else with nothing in return. Yes. Because love. Yes, yes. Come on. That's that unconditional. I'm telling you, if we never experience that thing, how can we say we really know what real love is? Didn't we say that? All the people that we really thought had real love for us, we thought they was the answer. We thought this was the one. We thought, oops, I did it again. Hey, oops. No pun intended, though. You know, we really thought it was the real thing. We thought it was a real thing. Welcome forward, King. Hey, George, welcome forward, King. I love you guys. We really did. We thought it was the real thing, but it's not. But it's not. So we're gonna get into this. Nah, I'm gonna switch to this way. We're gonna get into this because we're gonna talk about real love, and I'm not okay. So let's do this because I want you guys to know this. That way you can live it, because you deserve it, right? So I get so excited because I know how wonderful you are. First of all, I want to say, because we can't really understand what real love is, and we can't come to a place like me and Juicy are locked in, and Juicy came in here and said, I gave up on love. And I said, I'm with you. I gave up on love too, but not real love. I gave up on that fake ass, fugazi ass, weak ass love that people have been giving me throughout the years. That's why we gave up on it, because it wasn't real. We want to get deep just a little bit. We gave up on it because it's real, because we would never, ever give up on unconditional love. That means that I'm going to give up on my children. That means I'm going to give up on the ones that I love so dear that I would jump in front of a bullet for. You see that? If we ever give up on love, it wasn't the love that we deserved. If we ever come to a place to give up on love and be tired of love, that wasn't love. That wasn't real. Hi, my love. That wasn't real love. You're able to give up on it because it was something that didn't feel good. You was able to give up on it because it didn't do you right. You was able to give up on that thing because it didn't match your continence. It didn't match your value. It didn't match your worth. And before I get there, which is what I was going to say, I can't get into real love until I talk to you, king and queens. Hi, my Bray. Hey, soul. I can't get into real love until I talk to you, my king and queens. I got to stop here for a second. We can't just get into real love, because First and foremost, blessings, I miss you. And Britt, I love you. With real love. That real love. That you ain't never had to do anything for me to love you the way I do. You didn't have to tell me your gender. You didn't have to, I miss you. You didn't have to tell me your gender. You didn't have to tell me your age. You didn't have to tell me your race. You didn't even have to tell me where you lived. You didn't even have to tell me how much money you had in your bank account. You didn't have to tell me that you do everything right. You didn't have to tell me that you do everything wrong. There is no single condition that you could think in your mind on the reason why I don't love you, king and queens. And that's unconditional love. That's unconditional love. That's a love that we don't give up on, because it's so real, and it carries through every hurt, and it carries through every pain, and it uplifts, and it increases, and it builds, and it grows, and it strengthens. I'm not gonna get emotional because I'll pop these lashes clean off. And the lashes help my beans sometimes. So, I can't do that. All right, so I'm gonna try to stay in the lane. But when it comes to how I feel about you, king and queens, I get like this. Shab, I love you. Hi, music, thank you, love. I love everybody. Balboa, I'm serious when it comes to my love for y'all. Y'all don't know. The people that have met me or on Bigo, that have met me in person, I don't even got to speak about it. Lola, India, hey love. Celine, Sue. Thank you, Balboa. I don't even have to speak on it. It speaks for itself. Anybody that has met me on Bigo and met me in real life, this is me. There is nothing, no part. Jay Moore, I love you. There's no part in anything that I'm saying to you when I talk about my love for you that is any different than it is in this world. Real love doesn't change. It doesn't sway. It doesn't have moods. It's not determined whether you do things right or wrong. Real love is like a flat line. It never changes. It never goes up or down. There's always a constant love that always is there no matter what. That's what I'm talking about. I would love to meet you off here. Love your vibes. Oh, thank you, thank you. You know what feels good is to hear that on here and then meet people in person and they just like, I don't want you to go because you just make everything so happy. And that feels good because it's real. See, that's what we're talking about. It's real. We deal with so much fake stuff in our life that when we get something real, it's like, ooh, come here, just stay, just come here, don't go nowhere, just stay over here, like that, because it's what we deserve. It's how we're supposed to feel. I love you, J Moore, right, Lola? J Moore, you're so beautiful. I love you. I'm telling you. Hey, Rican, hey, love, Dimples. I'm telling you. So we give up on love because it's not real. Because it's something to give up on. Listen to me. We give up on love because it's something to give up on. It's not worthy enough to deal with. It's not worthy enough to handle because it's not real. If you deal with real love, you will never give up on it. If you deal with real love where you hurt, pained, backstabbed, lied on, cheated on, harmed physically, harmed emotionally, harmed mentally, harmed spiritually, and somebody could still love you the same, that's not a love you give up on. I can't give up on a love like that. Because you truly are loving me without a condition. So anytime you come to a place and say, Candy, I gave up on love a long time ago. You was supposed to. What? You was supposed to. Because that's not the love that you're supposed to have. So good job. Good job. Good job, my king and queens. Because that's not a love that you deserve. If you had to give on up on that very love, it wasn't a love that you deserve. Hey, mama. Conditional love, conditional love. Let's talk about that. That love that we gave up on. Come on, blessings. That love that we gave up on. Come on, like me and Juicy. Me and Juicy, we twins today. You came in here, you came in the right line, because I love you. Because listen, I'm with you. Juicy came up in here and said, I gave up on love. And I said, I'm with you, queen. We hands locked in, we arms locked in with this one. Because I gave up on that love too. It took me a long time, it took a lot of hurt, but I gave up on that love too. Because I never really understood. We're going to understand today. Conditional love, you have to do a certain condition in order for it to be given. Conditional love, you have to do something for me. There is a certain speculation, there's a stipulation that needs to happen in order for me to give this to you. Not freely, but there's a give and a take. There is a give and a take. So this love costs some things. That's why we came to a place. Come on, shout, thank you, love. That's why we came to a place to say, I give up on this, because we poured out too much. We have exhausted ourselves in the very thing that we're supposed to get for free. I know I'm getting excited, but I just care about you guys so much, and I want you to hear this. I want it to soak in your bones. Hey love. I want it to soak in your bones, and I want you to feel it. I want you to feel it deep down. I found real love, Candy. How do I keep it burning? Come on. You keep it burning with self, my king. King Yosef, you do it with self. That gaslight, that igniting, that spark will always start from within. Always. Always. We keep the fire burning of unconditional love from within first. Self, within self. And when you find it in others, the way you keep it is you have to maintain it in self. Okay? All right, going back. I feel this way, and I feel so strong because I want you guys to be able to step into, walk into, live in a place where you can be able to understand and use and be in the love that you deserve. Conditional love is telling me that there is rules to this. Do you see that? How do you tell me that you love me, but there's rules? We have stipulations. If you don't answer the phone on time, if you don't spend this much time with me in the week, if you spend too much time with me in the week, if you have something to say about your opinion, if you start showing your authentic self, there's rules that I have in order for me to give you love. There is a certain requirement. There are conditions that need to be met in order for me to give you this. And we begin to exhaust ourselves. We begin to exhaust ourselves in filling these requirements. And I want you to paint a picture. I want to paint a picture for you guys. And I hope it really sinks in, and I hope it gets deep. And I'm not going to try to scream and get loud, because I do that because I get passionate about you loving yourself, because it's what you deserve. When love calls, when we have to meet certain requirements to get love and feel love, when love calls that I have to do all these things, we begin to get exhausted in fulfilling these requirements. We begin to get exhausted in fulfilling these requirements. And what happens is, when we have one situation or relationship of unconditional love, thank you, blessings, and we have another situation of unconditional love, my mother makes me love her with conditions. My sister makes me love her with conditions. My spouse makes me love them with conditions. Listen, I'm painting something. My children make me love them with conditions. My question to you, king and queens, how much do you have to give? How much of self do you have to give before you reach that empty? Before you reach that low? Who is checking on you, king? Who is checking on you, queen? Who is being your engine light? Who's saying low gas? Come on, let's be real. Come on, blessings. Yeah, let's be transparent. Who is your engine light in your life? Who's your indicator in your life to say your gas is running low? Who's your indicator to say check engine light is on? Who in your life is there to tell you that you're giving too much of self? Because you're dealing with all this unconditional love. When we deal with conditional love, it says that we have to do something in order for you to get it. And if everybody in my life is dealing with me with love with conditions, how much are you exhausting? There's a cost, there's something that has to be given in order for you to get. And something that the Most High said that is free, freely given, but you're making me pay for it. Even if I'm so low to my last breath, you will still take from me. That's love with conditions. My question to you, king and queens, today is how many people are you loving under conditions? How many people are loving you under conditions? I don't want you to put any titles to it. I just want you to list names. I don't want you to list mom. If your mother's name is Marie, I want you to list Marie, because we're not dealing with titles. Love doesn't care about titles. You know why love doesn't care about titles? Because every single title has free will. Every single title has free will to make a choice on whether I want to love you with a condition or I want to love you unconditionally. And I have free will to choose, and my title doesn't determine the choice. That's why we hurt so bad when our mother doesn't love us. That's why we hurt so bad when our father doesn't love us. That's why we hurt so bad when our children don't love us right. That's why we hurt so bad when our spouse doesn't love us correctly, because we feel like because of your title, you're supposed to come up to the caliber of loving me with no conditions. It's not how life works. A title doesn't demand anything, because we all have free will of choice. And I can choose to love you with conditions, or I can choose, if you're worthy enough, to love you without them. Did you hear that part, king and queens? If you're worthy enough. And it comes to the point that it's not whether you think I'm worthy. It's whether I feel I'm worthy. Come on, Thug Life. Come on, Candy Coated. Are you worthy enough? Their decision goes down to, are you worthy enough to get love with conditions, or are you worthy enough for that love without conditions? Thank you, Kat. And it doesn't have to do with them. Their decision speaks volumes about their self-love. Their decision, whether they choose to love people with conditions or to love them unconditionally, speaks volumes of their self-love. Listen to me, king and queens. It doesn't have anything to do with you. So when you begin to ask yourself and review and reevaluate your relationships in your life, and you start seeing those relationships that have love under conditions, you can sit and ask yourself, how worthy do you really truly believe you are? What is your worth? If you can count numerous people in your life that are loving you under conditions, then every finger that you can count is pointing towards you. You have allowed you have allowed people to treat you way less worthy than you are. You have allowed it. When we come to a place to say, I gave up on love, you gave up on your worth. You truly, really don't understand. Truly, really don't understand how worthy you are. You don't see your value. Because I'm living a life of love that is being prostituted to me. I see love on the corner with her heels on. I see love on the corner with her chest out. I see love on the corner with her mini skirt, and I say, I want you. And I say, come, you're coming with me. We have accepted all this conditional love in our life, and we're tired and sick and tired of love because it's not real. When you experience real unconditional love, anything other than that isn't real. The reason why you're running around telling everybody that your children, you didn't even know where you would be without your children. Your life didn't mean anything until you had your kids. The reason why you're saying that is not because you birthed something that you have created. It's because your children function in unconditional love, and you never really truly felt real love until you had them. But you have sold yourself short because you were supposed to be living a life of real love. You were supposed to experience that real unconditional love with your parents or your guardians. You're supposed to feel that real unconditional love with the person that you had your children with. And then when your children came, it was just any day as normal, as usual. Here comes unconditional love. That's not how this world is today. That's not how we view ourselves. We view ourselves less worthy than we are. We constantly take less than we're deserving. We allow love to be prostituted to us, where we use all expenses. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. We use all expenses to purchase love, till we have nothing left. We have exhausted all, because it's not just one relationship that is exhausting all these things from us. Every relationship that we're connected to is prostituting love. because it's not real. You know when you experience real unconditional love. Anything other than that is not real. We're just playing games. I ain't in a life of playing games anymore. I ain't worried about this anymore. I understand that my life is precious. I understand that my worth is there. I understand what my value is. I'm no longer living in this game anymore. I'm serious about my love. I'm serious about my destiny. I'm serious about what the Most High has called for me. I'm not dilly-dallying around anymore. I'm going to step into what is mine because I deserve it. I'm worthy of it. It has my name on it. Why did I sell myself short all these years? Why did I kick, scream, and cry and fight, hanging on people's ankles to love me? I felt that one. You know, I felt that one. I felt that one because that was me. I felt that one because that was me. Yeah! I felt that one. Because I was kicking and screaming and crying and kicking and screaming and crying and wanting someone to love me so bad, I almost wanted to take my life. Kicking and screaming and crying for something that I'm supposed to get for free. I'm supposed to get without a tear, without a purchase, without a condition. We live our whole lives with love being prostituted to us. Always a give and take. Yes, have tried that a few times recently and don't want to feel like that anymore. Come on, by the end of this, Empress, we ain't gonna feel like that anymore. We're not gonna feel like that. We're gonna understand something. So let me move forward. There's only one kind of love that fills up, and I mean fills up. There's only one type of love that fills up. There's only one type of love that heals our pain. There's only one type of love that makes us whole, and that's real love, which is unconditional love. When we look for all those qualities in conditioned love, we'll never get there. Because we got to keep giving. We got to keep costing. We got to keep exhausting everything that's in us in order to maintain it. Something that we're supposed to have for free. I want to give you an analogy. It's like having to pay for air. You know, that's the life we've been living. It's like every breath we take, we're willing to pay for air. Do you hear what I'm saying? Every breath we're taking, we're paying for. Every breath we take, we're willing to pay for air. That's what we do when we accept conditioned love in our life. You're taking in something that does not belong there, and you're taking in something that's being prostituted to you that you're supposed to have for free. Morpheus, I love. Welcome forward, King. Dimples, welcome back. I love you, King. Unconditional love, it fills up, he makes us whole, and it heals every pain. I can't give up on that love. So anytime you ever give up on love or your spirit and you just are so low, hi, Papi, and you are so low, you just say, I give up on love. That's not a love you were supposed to have in the first place. If I'm dealing with real history, then I got to deal with real life. And his story is telling me that I need to deal with love with conditions. His story has has taught my parents that they have to do something for me in order to show me love. I got 100 on the test. They bought me ice cream, so they love me. But real history deals with real love. And real love doesn't deal with conditions. When we look at history, when we look back there, all I see is a love that has been prostituted over by generations to generations to generations. That's what I see when I look in history. Prostituted love. Love that has been capitalized. Loves that costs. Love that costs. That's the history I see. But the real story, the real history, our story, not his story, is that love is real. Love is real. And we don't need to do anything to receive it. It's not a give and take. It is given freely. I don't need any type of condition in order to love you the way I do. You don't have to have everything all together. You don't have to, wow, love that's been capitalized. I like that. Come on, Native. That's what I'm talking about. Candy coated, yes. It's so much more than that. The history that lasts through generation is the history that speaks truth. It's louder than any law. It's louder than any chain. It's louder than any bondage. The history of truth. Something that we know, something that we feel. We feel in our bones what we deserve. Not a story that you're telling me throughout generations to make me feel lower than I'm supposed to be, to make me think lower than I am, to keep me in boxes, to keep me that I don't grow organically into who I want to be. His story is telling me to live someone else's dream. I love you, Lisa. Thank you, pretty. Thank you, Candy Coated. Yes, Native. You're repeating his story. Did you even recognize that you were doing it? Did you even see it? You don't, because it's all you know. I said this, we give up on love. Somebody said, I said real love. It came in, my beautiful Juicy said, oh, Candy, I gave up on love. Good. I give up on history. And I give up on love. What do you mean, Candy? You give up on love? All you talk about is love. Yeah, I give up on love. Not real love. Not unconditional love. But that love that you gave up on, it wasn't worth fighting for. Because it wasn't real. Isn't real love so amazing? Something that we deserve. Now we're going to be walking around like, wait, is this real or is it not? Because I don't got time for anything else. That's what we're going to do. Kings are going to be like, wait, I ain't got time for this. I'm a king. I need real. I need everything in my life needs to be real, right? So that's what that's what we talked about. And is it not so awesome? Now we can go out and we could get into that real love, dig deep, real down, real in it, all the way in it, like, and do it. So I love you guys. Thank you for listening, and keep that real love in your life because you deserve it. You do. I love you so much. I love you so much. You have no idea. I love you so much. Have a beautiful, fantastic, amazing rest of the day, rest of your life, because you're amazing. I love you. See you soon.